What if I told you that the secret to financial success lies not only in the amount of money you earn, but in the way you manage it? Imagine a world where your financial stability isn't dictated by your salary alone. Intriguing, right? This is achieved through the art of money management. Today, we'll be exploring 20 essential rules of this art, rules that are universal, just as applicable to the seasoned entrepreneur as they are to the diligent student. Ready to unlock the secrets of money management? Let's dive right in. And hey, speaking of secrets, why don't we ever tell secrets on a farm? Because the potatoes have eyes, the corn has ears, and the beans stalk. Rule number 1, pay yourself first. Always set aside a portion of your income for savings before spending on anything else. Let's delve into the first rule. Paying yourself first is not about buying that latest gadget or treating yourself to a lavish dinner. It's about setting a portion of your income aside straight into your savings account before you even consider other expenses. This instills a sense of financial discipline and ensures a safety net for those rainy days. Moving on to rule number 2, debt. As tempting as it might be to swipe that credit card for an instant purchase, remember, debt is a slippery slope. The interest piles up, and before you know it, you're working just to pay off your debts. Instead, save up and buy when you can truly afford it. Next is rule number 3. Create a budget. A budget is not a restriction, it's a liberation. It frees you from the anxiety of not knowing where your money is going. By allocating funds to different categories, you gain control over your financial life and prevent unnecessary spending. Rule number 4. Have multiple income streams. Don't put all your in one basket, diversify your income sources. This could mean picking up a side gig, investing in stocks, or starting a small business. Multiple income streams provide financial stability and open up opportunities for growth. Finally, rule number 5, invest in education. Knowledge is power. The more you learn, the more you earn. Investing in education, be it a formal degree, an online course, or books on financial literacy, can equip you with the skills and knowledge to make informed financial decisions. Remember, these rules are not just about making money, but also about preserving and growing it. And now a little financial humor for you. Why don't some coins ever start a fight? They just make sense. Moving on to rule number 6, understand risk and reward. Higher potential returns often come with higher risk. This rule is as old as trade itself. You can't expect to reap hefty profits without accepting the possibility of loss. Recognize this balance. Make informed decisions. Don't be reckless, but don't shy away from calculated risks either. Now let's talk about rule number 7. Diversify your investments. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Spread your money across different types of investments. This lessens the danger of one bad apple spoiling the bunch. It's all about balancing your portfolio and reducing risk. Remember, diversification isn't about making a lot quickly. It's about securing your wealth over a long period. Next up, rule number 8. Don't follow the crowd. It's easy to get swept up in the latest investment fad. But remember, the herd mentality doesn't always lead to green pastures. Be independent, do your own research, and make your own decisions. After all, the path less traveled often leads to the greatest rewards. Coming to rule number 9, learn about taxes. Taxes are as certain as the sunrise, but with knowledge, they need not be as daunting. Understand the tax implications of your investments. Learn about tax breaks and benefits. This way, you're not just making money, you're keeping it too. And finally, rule number 10. Plan for retirement. It might seem a long way off, but time has a way of sneaking up on us. Start planning for retirement as early as possible. Look into pension schemes, retirement funds, and other long-term investment options. The you start, the more comfortable your retirement will be. These rules remind us that successful money management requires knowledge, planning, and discipline. Oh, and by the way, do you know why the Scarecrow won an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. Rule number 11, time is money. Your time is valuable, so use it wisely. Pivoting to the 11th rule, let's remember that time is the one resource we can't get more of. It's invaluable. Each moment you spend is a moment you won't get back. So make every second count. Don't waste your time on ventures that aren't profitable or beneficial to your growth. Time, after all, is money. Moving on to rule number 12. Avoid impulse purchases. These are the silent budget killers. You see something shiny, you want it, you buy it. But ask yourself, do I really need this? Impulse purchases can quickly drain your bank account and leave you wondering where all your hard-earned money went. So steer clear of these spontaneous spending sprees. Your wallet will thank you. Now let's talk about rule number 13. Build an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable. Cars break down, medical issues arise, jobs disappear. An emergency fund is your safety net. It's the cash cushion that can help you weather life's unexpected storms. Start small if you need to, but start, because when the unexpected happens, you'll be thankful you did. Rule number 14. Don't keep up with the Joneses. It's easy to fall into the trap of comparing our financial status with others, especially in this age of social media. But remember, everyone's financial journey is different. Focus on your own goals, not what your neighbor just bought. Don't let societal pressures dictate your financial decisions. Finally, rule number 15, don't rely on luck. Sure, it'd be great to win the lottery or strike it rich overnight, but let's face reality. Building wealth takes time, effort, and patience. It's about making smart, informed decisions, not waiting for a lucky break. By following these rules, you can take control of your financial future and avoid common money mistakes. And now, for a lighthearted closing, here's a little joke for you. Why don't we trust atoms? Because they make up everything. We're down to our final 5 rules. Rule number 16, money can't buy happiness. It's a tool to provide for your needs and wants, but it's not the key to happiness. Indeed, money can buy a comfortable bed, but it can't buy a good night's sleep. It can buy the best healthcare, but it can't buy health. Remember, the best things in life aren't things. Rule number 17, give generously. When we have more than we need, it's our responsibility to give back. Generosity isn't just about making a donation, it's about making a difference. So share not just your money, but also your time, your skills, and your kindness. Moving on to rule number 18, stay patient. Building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about consistent growth over time, not overnight success. Patience is not about waiting, but the ability to keep a good attitude while working hard for what you believe in. Which brings us to rule number 19, be consistent. Consistency is the key to achieving and maintaining financial stability. It's not what we do once in a while that shapes our lives, but what we do consistently. Make saving and investing a habit, not an afterthought. And finally, rule number 20, keep learning. The world of finance is constantly evolving, and so our understanding of it. Remember, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to money. So keep reading, keep asking questions, and keep learning. These final rules remind us that money is a tool, not an in itself. Use it wisely, and it can provide for a comfortable and secure life. And before we wrap up, here's a little something to tickle your funny bone. Why did the bicycle fall over? Because it was too tired. So, there you have it. The 20 rules of money you must know. From understanding the power of savings to appreciating the importance of diversification and investments, we've covered a lot of ground. We've learned that money isn't just a means to an end, but a tool that, when used wisely, can help us achieve our dreams and secure our future. We've underscored the importance of living within our means and the undeniable truth that wealth is built not by how much we earn, but by how much we save and invest. We've also recognized the necessity of being financially literate and the value of constant learning in the world of finance. We delved into the significance of having multiple streams of income, the role of patience and discipline in wealth creation. We've seen how indispensable it is to keep our debts under control, and the relevance of having a clear financial plan. We've also highlighted the importance of avoiding get-rich-quick schemes and understanding that path to wealth is often slow and steady. We've learned that money is a game, and like any game, the people who win are the ones who know the rules and play them to their advantage. Remember, the journey to financial success is a marathon, not a sprint. Follow these rules, stay committed, and you'll be well your way to achieving your financial goals. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep managing that money wisely. And before we sign off, here's a little finance humor for you. Why don't skeletons fight each other? They don't have the guts. Now that's a savings plan.